Hi to everybody, Nisi here. It is January the 22nd, 2013, and I want to start by saying Happy New Year. This isn't an update video. I'll just say that I'm doing well. The new year is going good, and I will make an update video soon. I want to make this video today for a friend of mine, and I've been watching quite a few videos. I don't always get a chance to post remarks, but there's a common theme, like there is every year at the beginning of the year, of people who want to get back on track. They have, sort of become lax. They have experienced regain. They feel like they're failing. They want to kick it up a notch and get to those goals this year. And I think that's wonderful. I think that that's absolutely fantastic. But Kimmer, this is for you in particular. Your message last night, I just wished I could have been there to give you a big hug and to give you a big shake, first of all, and then give you a big hug. Kim is a friend of mine who lives in Ontario, and so I can't give her a hug, but I'm sending a hug and lots of love to you right now, okay? And she had weight loss surgery, I think a couple of years ago now, or close to. And she reached out to say, I need help. I'm regaining. I can't stop eating. I can't get motivated to exercise, and all of those reasons. Kim, this is going to be a little bit of tough love for you too, right? All of those reasons why we fall off the track. Does everybody fall off track? Does everybody experience regain? No, absolutely not. And for those who don't, they inspire me tremendously, because that wasn't my path. I did experience regain, and I've been struggling really for the past year. If I look at this time last year from a weight perspective, I'm pretty much exactly where I was a year ago. Does that drive me up a wall? Absolutely. Could I sit here kicking myself in the ass, and there may be some profanity in this video, just a warning to anybody who's listening. Absolutely. But I think that we need to be our own best friends. So we need to look realistically at what we're doing right now that's supporting our life goals, where we want to get our health goals, and what's blocking us from getting there, what's stopping us from getting there. Because you know what, Kimmer darling, you're your biggest problem. That's the bad news. But the good news is you're also your perfect solution. You are the problem, but you are also the answer, and you hold all of the power in your hands. It's a choice. It's a choice that we all have to make. As far as where do we want our life to end up. And you can do this, girl. I know you can. You are a strong, amazingly intelligent, loving, caring woman, and you can do this. I have no doubt whatsoever you can do this. But you need to shake yourself up a little bit, okay? Like, you have to stop saying I can't. When I read your message and you said I never got to my goal weight, that's a little concerning for me. I wanted to shake you and say, you're talking like you're dead. You never got to your goal weight. You're not dead. You're unfinished business, Kim. You can still get there. Every day is a new day. And I don't care if you've had 365 bad days. You know what? Today and tomorrow are new days, and you can start over. You can restart every single morning. You have the power in your hands, and it's your choice. How do you restart? I don't know. That's a good question. And you know what? It's different for every single one of us. We're going to be pocket peeps. I'm going to be on you like white on rice, girl, and I want to know every single thing that you're putting in your mouth. Go through your pantry. You said a big issue is the fact that you're sitting on your couch in the evenings eating a lot of junk food. Get rid of the junk food. If it's not in the house, you can't eat it. I am a carb-aholic. I'm not sure I would use that term, actually. I have different views on food compulsions versus addictions, but that's a whole other video. But if you know that having that bag of chips or that chocolate bar or that bag of cookies in the cupboard is going to prevent you from meeting your goals, get rid of it. Now, I know it's a little more difficult because you do have a family, but is there anything wrong with teaching your children healthy eating now, right? So that would be my first bit of advice is, get rid of as much of the crap as you can. The other thing is you really have to plan for success. We knew that when we started it, right? We knew we had to measure, we had to weigh, we had to plan. That can't stop. If you want this to be a success story, if you want to, and I'm not saying that you're never going to eat out and you're never going to eat another French fry. I am one of those people who does not believe that there should never be a never to anything as far as what I will put in my mouth food-wise. But you need to be cognizant of the choices that you're making. So you should be tracking your food. You should be tracking your food. And I read an article one time from a very well-known surgeon who focuses on bariatric surgery. That is his specialty. And in his opinion, tracking food is the number one thing, the number one tool that is going to allow you to be successful in this journey. Now, everybody gets different guidelines when they have their surgery from their physicians, their caregivers. So I want to make clear, I'm talking about what I am doing, what I do when I'm following the rules, okay? So these are my rules, because you know what, regain really does suck, and I'm dealing with it right now. I'm still that 10 pounds up or so, but I'm struggling, and I'm not giving up, because every day is a new day. So tracking my foods, and I know that I should be taking in between 1,000 and 1,200 calories a day, no more, okay? Sometimes a little less, but not a heck of a lot less, because then you throw your metabolism off by going into starvation mode, and you actually decrease the efficiency of your metabolism if you're starving your body from calories. But make them good calories. Make what you're putting in your mouth worth chewing and swallowing, okay? Protein, 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 protein. Everybody talks about it all the time, but there are different kinds of protein, and there are different qualities of protein, and so you want to focus on dense protein, in my humble opinion, because I will most mornings have a protein shake, because it gives me that wallop of protein to start my day. But I know for myself, if I'm eating what we call slider foods, even if they're high in protein, so Greek yogurt is a fantastic food, and I love it, and I have it probably every single day. But in and of itself, it is a slider food, which means it doesn't require a lot of chewing. It doesn't require a lot of digesting, which means your pouch is empty much quicker. Water, water, water. You need to drink your water, but remember the second part to that rule is no drinking 30 minutes before or after you're eating. That is going to impact your hunger a great deal. And by the way, the dense protein is going to stay there longer, so it's going to control your hunger for longer. So you know, yes, absolutely, you need to get your water in, but you need to be careful. And again, this varies depending on who you go. For some care providers, it's 60 minutes, but most sort of live by the rule of 30 minutes before a meal and 30 minutes after a meal. No drinking, liquids of any kind. Do I follow that rule 100% of the time? No. If I go out for dinner, I quite often like to have a glass of wine, and that's a liquid. But I understand that by doing that, I'm not being as effective as I could be, right? So lots of water, but no drinking before and after meals. Your vitamins, please be taking your vitamins every single day. Exercise. Now, exercise is another thing that if you're not tracking what's going in your mouth, exercising, unless you're on The Biggest Loser and actually can exercise 8 or 10 hours a day, and even there we've seen the ones who aren't watching what they're eating as carefully, even those ones who are exercising 8 hours a day don't get the pounds off. You have to exercise, but to me exercise is an added tool to tracking the calories, and it's to make my body strong and to make me feel healthy. You know, and again, it depends on who you're talking to. In maintenance, I believe that you can probably go to 3 or 4 times a week, 30 to 60 minutes, and you would maintain fine if you're watching your caloric intake. But if you're wanting to lose weight, after you get over that honeymoon period, the first 3 to 6 months post-op, you're going to have to exercise probably 5-6 times a week minimum, okay? I know right now you said that you had some financial difficulties going on, and so you had to quit your membership at the gym. I have not ever had a membership to the gym. I work out at home. That's my preference. I don't like going to the gym. When I get home after work, I don't want to leave home usually after work. So in the summertime, I walk outside. In the wintertime, I do have a treadmill. I bought that for myself because to me that was a necessity for my health goals. But you know what? There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos online on YouTube that have every kind of routine that you could ever want to work out to. You don't need to have a Bowflex. You don't need to have a treadmill. You can exercise at home using your videos and work up quite the sweat quite effectively. So, I'm sorry, this is the Tough Love Kim. Having a gym membership or not means nothing. There's always the ability to exercise. That is the one thing, you know, thank God, that's free. So just get up and move. And I'm not saying get up and do, you know, 60 minutes a day, every day, right to start with. That, I believe, is also setting yourself up for failure. Just say, today I'm going to do 10 minutes, or today I'm going to do 15 minutes, or I'm going to do 2 sessions of 15 minutes. Whatever it takes, just get yourself moving. Get yourself moving. Now, get up, move. No, listen to the rest of my video first.